Hi, I'm Clark Smith. I'm the winemaker for Winesmith, and this is my guest, Nancy Worthington, who is an internationally acclaimed artist that happens to live locally, that I've been working with on this crazy Planet Pluto idea.
Yeah, how did you get started with that Planet Pluto idea for wine?
Well, I have this secret identity where I'm the director of Appellation America's Best of Appellation program. So I'm sort of touring around America and characterizing appellations. And what I found out is there's a lot of really good wine out there in places people never heard of. And so it started to bother me that consumers were getting basically ripped off by spending $50 for a Napa Valley Cabernet that's really only worth $10. So that's appellation madness. That's this crazy idea that you can buy your way into quality. So I thought, you know, I'm gonna put together a blend from really good growers in areas where you don't pay a premium, and it sort of struck me that this appellation craziness was a lot like the Planet Pluto debate. You know, about whether the appellation planet is appropriate to Pluto or not. And that's how I got into the idea.
And I know before I met you, Clark, I just drank, you know, the cheapest wines I could find, and sometimes I liked the labels and sometimes I didn't. But after drinking your wine, I can't go back to the $2 chuck because it's so delicious that
Yes.
I've had the taste of great wine now, and you can't go back.
I know it's
Once
been
you
a
taste
very
the good stuff.
expensive
Yeah.
friendship for you, hasn't
Right,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, but let's just get into this stuff. And you can, well, tell me, you know, I've got all my technical terminology, but just as a normal consumer, why don't you tell me what you think of this stuff and why you like it?
Well, there's a number of things I like about it. Number one, I love the color when I pour it. It is just such a beautiful, beautiful, rich color that I absolutely love. It's something that I like to drink every day. And it goes with all kinds of different foods. It's got a little spice to it.
The secret to that is that this is made in the old-time style, not as an impact wine with a lot of alcohol, but and also not rushed to market. I like to put this in oak for 36 months, so that it has plenty of time to mellow and get complex and get those extra spicy flavors you're talking about.
Absolutely delicious. It really is. It's so good. And
So
my friends all like me better now since I served Planet Pluto.
So what's in it? It's from all over the place. You know, we have Cabernet Sauvignon from Lodi, which is kind of a low-class appellation, but kind of known for value. You know, the average plot of land in Lodi is about $10,000 an acre. In Napa, it's about $250,000 an acre. So
One of the things I really like in here is the Cabernet Franc.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's from
delicious.
Couts, and he's also in Lodi, actually a Campo right next to Lodi. And I love Cabernet Franc as long as it doesn't have the grainy vegetal character, and he gets plenty of sun. He's a really good grower, knows what he's doing, and so he gets these tobacco-y and spicy elements with a lot of mineral energy in the finish. And it's 11% Merlot from Passaguay Vineyard in Sonoma, and then we actually have a little bit of Crucible in this, which is my $100 Cabernet from Napa, but it's only 4%. So, but you know, it's such a dense wine that it actually does give some real structure in there. Tell me what went on.
Okay. Well, what I did was, the first thing I wanted to do was find out what was behind this, you know, banishing Pluto from our 9 planets, because that was like, you know, we all learned that in school, and all of a sudden Pluto's not a planet. And like you, that's like a political issue. It's like a social commentary issue.
I don't believe it for a second.
Yeah, I know. So what's wrong with Pluto? So I did some research and read all the scientific reports and stuff like that, and I said, well, this really seems ridiculous. And then I said, well, I want to see more images of outer space and different planets from NASA and Hubble telescope. And then I said, okay, now I've seen a bunch of images. I'm taking myself to the planetarium until I came up with 2 or 3 images that I was really pleased with and thought would fit the bill. Because I remember one of the things you told me is, I want to see darkness, but different shades of darkness.
Yeah, to me it's very vivid and
Right.
vibrant, but at the
Right.
same time it has
Right.
this depth of deep
Right.
space. It's sort of, it's almost like when you walk past the bottle, it kind of sucks you
Right,
in.
yeah. I wanted to make it hypnotic in
Yeah.
a way that would just draw you in. To
Yeah.
go and do a creative label on a wine product is pretty amazing, and it's pretty wonderful.
Well, you
really.
know, I'm from Jersey and I don't run with the traffic. I'm always looking for something I can, you know,
don't
a
run with the
soapbox
herd,
to get
right?
on.
Yeah,
And
right, yeah.
darn it,
Yeah.
Pluto is a planet.
Yeah, it
Maybe
sure
I could
is.
explain why that's true. The word planet means wanderer. We used to think that the Earth was in the center of the universe, so this is 2,000 years ago. Ptolemy said that everything revolves around the Earth every 24 hours. And then the Moorish scientists 1,000 years started looking at it and they go, well, wait a minute, there's some stuff here that's not doing that. And so they called them the planets because they didn't conform to the theory.
Right.
That's what the word
Yeah.
planet means, is it means it doesn't conform to the
Yeah.
theory, okay? So then fast forward to Copernicus and then, you know, 20th century science, and now scientists have this theory of planetary formation and how the solar system was built, and Pluto doesn't conform to the theory. So to me that makes it more a planet than all the other planets,
I know,
because
really,
that's what
yeah.
the word means. And
Right,
in fact,
yeah.
the state of New Mexico has passed a law that Pluto is a planet when it's in the sky over New Mexico.
Oh, great.
Whatever that means.
Oh, that's great.
And that's all on the website. So it's the Prince of Dark Planets.
It is. It certainly is. And great wine.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Clark.